Nothing like making you laugh before we go live. Hi, everybody. I'm Theonie Roussianos, and I've got it the right way. That's the
Hello.
And welcome to the show with no name. Now, we were thinking we need to get a name, and I was calling it the show with no name yet, but we have been told it's got a kind of good ring to it, so I reckon we might keep it as it is.
I think so. Well, hey, we're just going to roll with it because this stuff is going so fast. Opportunities are popping up, and when we decided that we wanted to do this show that had no name, but let's just do the shoshow anyway. You know, most people, this is getting off track before we even get on track, but most people,
unlike us,
but most people will go, all the ducks have to be lined up. Everything has to be perfect before we actually start to do something. Well, that's not the case with us. And I think in this industry, well, in this environment where we are in a fast-paced, fast-moving environment like social media, things are happening so fast that we actually do need to. You just jump on that bandwagon and hang on for the ride.
Absolutely.
So we're inviting not-for-profits and charities to come along with us. So, Theonie, do you want to share what we're doing today, who we're speaking to, if we can find
her? Now, I know that Karen had another meeting prior to, so I'm hoping that she can jump on in a minute. She's not in the lobby as yet, but today is Motor Neuron Disease Global Day, so I guess depending on where you live, it's either ALS Global Day or MND Global Day. Different name, different parts of the world, but it's the same debilitating disease with the same devastating outcome. And so we have today Karen Percival, I hope, but if not, we'll share her story because we've spoken to her often enough and done a little bit with her over the last few months. So we've got Karen Percival, who is the CEO of MND South Australia. Now, Karen is online somewhere because she's just commented. So these are the joys of live TV. I'm going to go over and have a look over here and see what she's actually saying.
While Theonie does that, I would like to say we actually did have Karen on our very first show a couple of weeks ago. And
Karen is online somewhere. Sorry about that.
and it was, this is real and raw, folks. This is live TV at its best. And we decided, because this was a very last minute thing, we decided that we would like to have Karen on again for Motor Neuron Disease Day Global. And also there was some awful stuff that happened, which is really unfortunate, in the northern suburbs of South Australia, of Adelaide, yesterday, that was reported on the news. We've got a link that was put above in the body
description.
In the description, and I think if we can get Karen to actually jump into the show, we can have a conversation around that, because it really is a sad thing. Oh, Mary's here with us as well. Hello,
Hi, Mary.
How are you doing? So it's great to see you. Still from the other side of the planet. Isn't that awesome how we can connect people right across the world?
It is. And we can't wait to have you back. But back to Karen. Now, Karen has seen the private message with the guest link, so I'm hoping she's now jumping in. So, Karen, let's rewind a little bit. What happened yesterday, that was absolutely awful. So the collection tins, I've got one here, actually, but the collection, not one of the ones that was stolen from the northern suburbs.
Sorry, that's so inappropriate. I know.
I know. One of the empty ones.
Known for her inappropriateness.
Well, there's no filter. It just comes out, and then it comes out wrong, and then it's whatever. Just roll with it. So I've got one of the collection tins here that we were given because Adaire and I, through, we actually met Karen through Kirsty Roach, who was raising awareness for motor neuron disease for her friend, Christine Colliver, who lost her mum to motor neuron disease after only a 17-month battle. And so what we've been, Karen's jumping in now. So what Kirsty started was the Dare to Care Walkers and Supporters Group. So those of you who are connected to Adaire and myself, will see that we've actually been walking, well, I use the term loosely. We are walking 1,000 kilometres by the end of the year. And
I think it's about 6Ks a day now for me.
Well, that's fine, because we can do 11Ks easily. From home to Henley to Grange and back is 11Ks. I just need to get my ass off the couch and do it. And so the Dare to Care walk, so it's to raise awareness for motor neuron disease South Australia, but also money, because they need money to fund all the wonderful projects that they're doing so that they can support the families and the patients. Because, you know, like I said, the average life expectancy of a patient with MND is only 27 months. Now, some aren't even lucky enough to get that. Like we said, Christine's mum lost her battle after only 17 months. And then you have the other extreme where you hear of people going on for, you know, decades and years, but they are extremely rare cases. Now, Karen is in the lobby. I'll bring her in. I'm warning her so that she can, you know, make sure she's not, you know, whatever, doing things. I don't warn Adaire when I'm bringing her live online, but I warn other people. Hi, Karen. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks for the warning.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I can see that she's here, but I can't. There we are. Hello, Karen.
Hi.
How are you going?
Yeah, you're not used to being on that end of the broadcast, Adaire. It does take a little while for things to pop up for you.
Yes.
When you're not driving the bus.
I'm being patient.
Now, we were talking, Karen, about the awful events that were reported yesterday.
Yeah.
Did you want to share any thoughts about that?
It's dreadful because the Lions have been working so hard. So the Lions picked us for a charity that they were supporting this year. So it was the whole Northern District had tins that they obviously have been collecting, and we've been invited to a ceremony to go and receive funds from that campaign. And to see a post that went out on Facebook the night before last saying that one of the clubs had collection tins stolen from some of their shops that they put them in is really upsetting because it's hard enough as it is, and to know how much work they've put into it, and I think it wasn't just that somebody had walked in and snatched one. It was somebody was apparently making out they were from the Lions and collecting tins from multiple locations. So yeah, just really, really disappointing, and you know, to think that somebody is obviously taking that money that could go towards supporting people with motor neuron disease. So, which you know, people have donated that money for that intention.
Yeah. Now, on that, I think I need to hide our names before I put the call to action across, don't I, Adaire?
Yes.
Let me just hide, otherwise I won't be able to read a thing. So on that, we want to help. We want to help recoup some of those losses. Now, there's no way of knowing how much money was lost. No. You don't know how much was in those tins. Potentially thousands.
We just don't know, and obviously won't know. So no, we basically just got to try and get as much other fundraising that we can to recoup what might have been in those tins.
Yeah, which is, so if you type, I'm just typing something else. I had a call to action and then it's gone. If you type below MND in the comments, you will receive a link to, you know, just with details of how you can help so that we can. Now, I'm not telling you to type MND, Karen. I'm telling all of our viewers and listeners, type MND in the comments below and you will receive, here we go. You will receive.
Theonie saying you will.
There's one way that people can really help at the moment. There's a campaign called My Giving Circle. That is online, and it's basically people vote for the charity that they want to earn a share of its $50,000. We're currently ranked number 9 in the medical charities list, and it's the top 10 charities that get a share of this money. So if people could go to our Facebook page and just to vote, if we get 106 votes, we'll be in the top 5. So, if people can just, go to our Facebook page, MND SA, MND South Australia, and just vote under this Giving Circle link, that could help make a real difference before 30 June.
All right. So Karen, what we've got here I've just put a link in the comments to my giving circle.
Yeah.
And if we get people to, Karen's.
We've lost you, Karen. I can see black and pink. It's pretty, but it's not you.
It is very pretty, but while we get Karen to refresh her screen and come back in, just like to say the reason we're getting you to type MND in the comments is because you'll get a link directly to your inbox that takes you to the Motor Neuron Disease South Australia page. And then you can have a look at the page and you can either click the donate button or you can do what Karen has suggested and you can click on My Giving Circle and you can vote for MND as one of the charities that receives the money. So now Karen has gone.
No,
so
I'm just trying to bring her back in. I'll see if she's there.
I've just tested the bot and the bot is firing.
Yay! There was no time to test it before we went live. Now, Karen, we can't actually see you, so you might want to, now I think you're on your phone, you might want to, I don't know if you use an iPhone. If you do, double tap and close the app or however you do it on, I know you swipe up on an iPhone. I don't know how it works on Android. And then use the guest link and join us again because for some reason I haven't got you here.
Yeah. So I'm just.
Oh, here we go. She already knew what she was doing. She did it before I told her.
She's getting in there. Now,
I don't know what
we've had some what we call face bugs. That have been happening, and this is the wild west of live TV.
So I just want to, Karen, do you want to drop your camera down so we can see your face because you're hanging over the top of the call to action. I can see your nose. Perfect. So type MND to get a link.
I'm still wearing this.
Are you still wearing that? Yeah. So which brings me back to what I was talking about earlier. We've been doing this walk. We are going to walk 1,000 kilometres by the end of the year, raising awareness for MND. Now, so what Adaire and I do, we figured walking, unless you're talking to the people while you're walking, whoever you walk past, no one knows why you're walking. How does just walking raise awareness? So we do a live broadcast while we're live and we bring each other in and we have a chat because Adaire and I are really good at having chats to each other about everything and nothing. And so we talk a little bit about MND and then we talk a little bit about everything else that we're doing because we've got so much happening in, all the good stuff going on around us as well. But this is how we became connected to Karen and finding about the things that MND South Australia do, so the challenges that they face, which, most not-for-profits or probably all not-for-profits would face the same challenges. They don't get any government funding. It's just they have to raise all the funds themselves, and whether it be through fundraising events that they create, grants that they apply for as well, and then community fundraisers, so just people out there who just want to make a difference, and then just straight cold hard cash donations. And coming up on the 3rd of August, they have the Glitz and Glamour Gala dinner. The link is above, and now Adaire and I are going to that, and we're putting a table together. So we don't, we're not picking and choosing. We're saying whoever wants to come and be on our table, book and be on our table. It'll be a barrel of laughs. It'll be so much fun.
The table 18. Now, I have to say, sorry for talking over you. Sorry, not sorry. Take nodding. Number 18 is actually my number. So it's if you're into numerology.
And it's all about you.
Of course it is. So, and I've already bought my ticket. So it's on table 18. And it just means that we are just going to have the absolute best night with the most fun and the best people. So book your ticket now. Early bird tickets finish on, let me have a look.
I thought it was the 17th. I thought early bird had already finished.
Oh, okay. Let's just.
So tickets are $150, but that includes your 3-course meal, all the usual stuff you get, but the entertainment. And this night is a night for, you'll also see people there. There will be sufferers of MND there. So, take the opportunity to talk to people, let them tell you their story as well. let them, just have some fun with people who, they might not be able to. Sadly, the reality is they might not be in a position where they can do this next year. This might be their last chance at a night out where they can just sit back and enjoy themselves.
Yes, I'm going to put the link again in the comments, so you don't even have to go above. It'll be right here. Grab your ticket. It is for a great cause, and you will have a great night. So come on,
because we'll be there. We want to have fun with everyone there, not just the other 8 people on our table, but we want to muck around with the other. Now, I think it's 300, I think was capacity, or maybe it was 500. Be one of them. Get your ticket. Now, Karen said she's getting a link, getting an error. She can't jump in. So this is the beauty of technology. Once you hit live, you're live. Whatever happens, happens. You just got to go with the flow. Even if you sound like a chipmunk when you hit live, right?
No, can I share? That was so funny. Let me share.
Who's going to stop you?
Well, you could, because you're driving the bus.
Well, I could, but I won't. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
This is what we did a test earlier, and because
luckily we did a test and didn't just go live.
This now with the speaker's over here. Hang on, listen to this.
What'd you say? Say the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane.
Yeah. So Karen's sitting in the lobby laughing. I'm just going to bring her in while she's laughing.
I tell you what, I'm crying.
You've got to love technology.
You've got to laugh. Like yesterday, I was talking to the lovely Barbara Svietskivitsky, and that's seriously her name. And
speaking of going off track.
And we didn't even get to go live. So there you go. Now, Karen, we can see the top of your head.
Okay.
So just bring your phone down so that you're...
This way.
No, stay... Just drop, just low. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect.
Right, okay, cool.
So we were talking about the Glitz and Glamour ball.
Eh?
It is, but that's okay. We roll with it. You just got to move forward. So we were talking about the Glitz and Glamour Gala dinner. Now, early bird ticketing's over. Am I right?
That finished on the 17th of June.
Yeah. So tickets are $150 and it's 3-course meal, all the entertainment, and you get to meet us.
And yes, obviously that's an added bonus. But yes, it's also a 5-hour drinks package and pre-dinner drinks as well. So lots of drinking. But
responsible drinking.
Absolutely.
Lots of responsible drinking.
Absolutely. We have lots of amazing auction prizes set up. So we'll have auctions. We've got some fantastic entertainment. And really, we want to get everybody dancing the night away. And, it's not often that people get to go out and just catch up with friends, especially once you get past the age of all the weddings and everything. So it'll be a lovely evening out.
So I can't wait. We're going to frock up.
Rip up the dance floor.
I think we're up to table 33 at the moment. So we're
awesome.
They're filling up.
That's great.
Well, Adaire and I didn't organise didn't give you the heads up that we wanted a table. Now we've got table 18. That wasn't that long ago. So ticket sales must be going really well, which means those of you, everyone else watching here, you do want to be there. It'll be an amazing night supporting an amazing cause. So you better get your tickets fast.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're really looking forward to a great night, and it'll be great to see so many people from our community there too. Yeah.
So tell us a bit about the entertainment, Karen.
So we've got we've got to keep some surprises. I'm just going to say, so we've got a professional MC, Derek McManus. He's been through a life-changing incident.
He is amazing, isn't it, Derek?
Yes. So Derek is there as our MC.
Is Derek the man that I met at the International Women's Day breakfast?
That's the one.
I thought his name was familiar. Okay, I know who you're talking about. He's wonderful.
He's actually lost one of his friends to MND, so very, very familiar with the effect that it can have on families. So yeah, amazing man, and really wonderful that he's supporting us. But yeah, we've got a cabaret whilst dinner's going on, so I'll keep that as a surprise. And we've also got the photo booth. What's on tour stays on tour. Is that the?
You get copies of all of those photos.
We might well get copies. We might need to make sure that we get copies, depending on who's in there. But we've got a photo booth. We've got a photographer. We've also got somebody doing caricatures as well. So lots of fun things happening.
And the wine wall. You mentioned you also have a wine wall.
Oh yeah, the wine wall. So we're working on collecting wine that we will be doing a wine wall instead of a raffle. So basically it's the equivalent of buying a raffle ticket, but you've actually got a bottle of wine that you take home. So some of those bottles of wine will come with bonus prizes. So
everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner. Now on that, I do have the box of wine Adaire's donating. I do have sitting here right in front of me, so I will bring to you.
Okay, that's wonderful.
I won't drink it. The box is sealed up.
I think it's red, actually, Theonie. You're a white wine drinker, aren't you?
Oh, no. I'm not racist. I like both. I'm not a winist.
The wine wall's a lucky dip. So you pay your $20 and the wine will be wrapped up. So we don't let anybody unwrap them until we say ready, until they're all sold. So yeah, once they're all sold, everybody unwraps and finds out if they've got a bonus prize and finds out what they've got. So it's a surprise.
Is it too late to donate still? Like if people want to donate massages or whatever their services are? Because primarily our community here are people in the healing and helping modalities. So there may be people that want to donate some things. So if they wanted to donate, what's the best way to do that?
If they would like to donate, either send us an email, fundraising at MNDSA.com. .org.au, fundraising at MNDSA.org.au, or give us a call 088234 8448. We'll be accepting donations of prizes right up until a week before the event, because all the auctions are happening on Gala Bid online, so we'll be loading things up right until the event. So any donations gratefully received. And we'll put them to helping raise funds. So yeah, it will be absolutely fantastic if people could donate.
We've already got one said, I would like to donate a voucher. So that's
Paula's already been in touch with, well, I don't know if you two have actually connected, but Paula did tell me a couple of weeks ago that she wanted to donate. So thank you so much, Paula. And that actually came through one of our walks. So this is the whole thing. When you're raising awareness for something, do it over Facebook, a live video, because people listen and you will touch someone's, you will pull at somebody's heartstrings, and you only need that one person to make a difference.
Absolutely. So no, that's fantastic. And it's also through the community that somebody else has got in touch, and she's out collecting a number of prizes for us. So I've had an email this morning. She's got us a night away in Clare. She's got us some wines, signed football, all sorts. So yeah, just people through this community are helping, which is amazing.
Yeah. So if you type MND in the comments, reminder, you'll get a link to the MND South Australia page, and you could even private message through that page there to keep it simple and offer up donation contact details or whatever, so somebody can get in touch with you and discuss how you can help. Now, are you also looking for volunteers for, the community support that you do throughout the year?
We are always looking for volunteers. So I thought you were going to say the gala dinner then. So just
whatever you need. Both. Whatever it is.
Bank SA have actually organised 10 staff to come and volunteer at the gala dinner, which is fantastic.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so that is just amazing. That's our local branch here. The manager organises that, so they supported us last year. And but yeah, we are always looking for volunteers. If things from helping us in the office, just answering the phone, sorting out merchandise, like dealing with mail outs, to running, marketing projects, social media projects. We are looking to try and get our website updated. But we also have volunteers that will help go and do community visits. So people that are stuck at home that can't get out much because of the progression of their MND, just to go and give them some company and have a cup of tea. We have we look for volunteers to help do that, or we also have volunteers that help us at events. So we're always looking for volunteers.
Excellent, excellent. So the best way you can help in whichever capacity it is that you can help, whether you want to donate some money, donate an item for the auction or wine for the wine well for the ball, purchase tickets, lock in a table. Now they're tables of 10, am I right?
Yep, tables of 10, or you can buy single seats and meet up with other people.
You can. Look, if you want to be on table 18, we're happy to have you on table 18.
Or buy your own table. Get 10 of your friends or 9 of your friends and yourself.
We would prefer you buy your own table.
I'm going to have to look at where I place table 18 on the night, aren't I?
Right.
We'll be naughty kids up the back.
Hey, I'll wear my halo. I don't know where the halo will be, but I will wear it.
Oh, is that your Glitz and Glamour? I like it.
Yeah, it will be.
It'll be part of the bling.
Brilliant.
So any way you can donate, whether it's cash, whether it's your time for the organisation to help the families in need, whether if you want to buy a ticket to the event or a table for the event, or donate items for the auction, raffle, the wine well, get in touch with the page. We've got all the links below, but if you type in MND, you will receive a link to the MND SA page directly to your inbox, and then you can go in there and donate, send a message, and get in contact with the wonderful people doing all, wonderful things for the people who really need it now, because there is no cure. Today, there is no cure. And the patients who are suffering today, whilst, a cure would be amazing, while they're waiting for a cure, they need help today. And like we said, 27 months is the average life expectancy. The reality is that, that's an average. There are quite a few who don't even last anywhere near that long, and there are some who will obviously go over. But our friend Christine Colliver, her mum, she lost her battle to MND after only 17 months. So, and we're hearing lots more about MND, whether, people who know somebody who's suffering with MND at the moment, or who have lost a friend or family member to MND. It's not as rare as we think it is. It seems that everybody knows somebody who's affected in some way, whether it be somebody knows, somebody's got a friend, or somebody has a friend of a friend. There, it's almost a 3-degree separation with the disease, which isn't as rare as it used to be, or as it was once considered, at least anyway.
Yeah. I'm always amazed at how many people you talk to that always know someone. And people that I've known for years in the business community are calling me now knowing where I am because they've had a friend, a relative, a colleague that's just been diagnosed. So, unfortunately, it isn't as rare as everybody thinks. And what we're seeing here, the demand for our services is going through the roof because all the changes in disability services and the NDIS and what supports there are available for people, with all the upheaval, people are waiting months and months and months to get support, and they're needing more help from us than they've ever had before.
And they can't. The reality is they can't wait months and months for the support. They need it.
No, they
now.
can't. They can't. I had I had a staff meeting before this, and just hearing that there's clients out there that are waiting for essential equipment, and it's waiting months just to get things signed off, plans in place. And we're trying to help fill the gaps, but we've got all the costs associated with storage equipment, delivering equipment, maintaining equipment. But, things that they should get through the system as well, they're put in the queue with everyone else. Time is of the essence, so we're trying to make sure that people are jumped up the list. We've also got to have the resources to make those calls, to jump people, up the list if we can. So, it's frustrating. Because, people need help, and they need help ASAP.
They do. They need it today. They need it now. So On that note, thank you for joining us, Karen. We have gone over time, but that's not unlike us. It's always a pleasure chatting with you. And so any way you want to support, comment MND below, and you'll get a link directly to the MND South Australia page, and send them a message. You'll get in contact with one of the wonderful people who are helping out at the organisation. Let them know how you can help. Ask them what they need, how, there might be other ways that you can help that we don't know about. So let them know what your, any way that you can help, whether it be by donation of an item or time or whatever it might be. Every little bit helps. Never ever sit there thinking, oh, what I've got isn't much, I can't do much. Because, if 50 people rocked up and said, I can't do much, but I can do something, you'll get a lot done.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was going to say the other thing we are looking for is people to do the walk for us for City to Bay. So that's another one for your walkers.
What's the date for the City to Bay?
City to Bay. It's in. I can't remember the date. It's in September, mid-September. I want to say the 17th, around there. But we've always said with City to Bay, if we could get 200 people to raise $200, that would be $40,000. It would be huge.
Yeah, that would be huge.
So if anybody wants to do City to Bay and be in Team MNDSA, that would be absolutely fantastic.
It looks like it's the 16th of September from the Google machine.
From the Google machine. You Google
So, yeah.
Early bird registration until 31st of July. City Bay Fun Run 16th of September. Yeah. Will you be popping that on your page as well?
Yeah, we will. So we're a registered charity that people can register under to walk for us. So, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Walk or run, or ride.
Absolutely.
Walk, run, or whatever, yeah. I mean, I don't know many people who can run 12Ks, but I don't travel in those circles. So, but everyone can walk 12Ks.
6 days or 3K.
12 steps. The 12-step program is a different thing, Adaire.
I could walk the 12Ks easily, but running it would be a whole different ball game. So we are seriously out of time. But
we are over.
All right. Take care.
Thank you for your time. All right, bye, Karen.
Happy Global Day. Bye.
Yes, happy Global Day.
Yes.
Bye.
See you later. Okay.
So that was Karen Percival. So if you can help, just type MND and get in touch with the page. Thank you for watching us. The show with no name yet. Perhaps we'll keep it as the show with no name because it does have a kind of ring to it.
Show with no name yet. So it's like that. We love the anticipation. Couldn't help yourself, could you? All right. No. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And if you're watching the replay, remember, type MND in the comments to get your link to go over to MND South Australia page. And you can support there by clicking on donation. Have a look at what else is on their page. Buy a ticket to the Gala ball. Come on to table 18. Hang out with us. We're just going to have so much fun.
We are. All right. And thank you for joining us. And until next week, we're usually 9:30, but we will change things for, Karen had a meeting, and being MND Global Day, we really wanted to speak to her today, so we moved it to 10 o'clock. So we will see you 9:30 next week. Same place.
Okay. Yay.
Bye for now.